Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We will soon be starting a bout between the Tampa Bay Sirens versus the Miami's Vice City Rollers. This is 24/7 Lou, and we're going to catch on to the action in a few minutes. So stand by. Here we go. This is 24/7 Lou, and here we are, minutes away from the start of the bout between the Vice City Rollers and the Tampa Bay City Sirens.
Don't you believe I can rock your body? Another man has told me before. So come and get this, where this body started. It's time for me, really, really Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat in the fire. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
Let's take a few minutes here to look at the lineup of Sea Sirens. Cookie Jar, sporting number 00. Number 05 is Jilly Mean. Number 143 is Molotov Cocktail. Number 04 is Blue Storm. 301 is going to be Pucker Punch. 305 will be Smash Tag. Number 327 will be Anja Paletas. Number 512 will be Anger. Number 617, Yoma. Number 8, Iva Grudge. Number 804, it will be Babe Lincoln. The staff members will be Lunch Lady and Betty Bam Bam for the Sea Sirens. Now let's take a look at the Vice City Rollers lineup. Number 616 is Shakespeare. Number 305, Tally Gator. Number 7, Bullseye. Number 81 will be R. Tijeras. Number 211 will be Livithan. I know. Number 44 will be Sailor Doom. Number 8 will be Embominator. Number 9669 will be Harley Quinn. Number 10, number 10 will be Neon Lights. Neon Lights Out, let me say that correctly. Number 786 will be Little Helvana. Number 5, Barbed Wire Gordon. Number 88, The Kraken. Number 37, Raptor. Led by the bench coach of Della Ruthless. right, on track, we can see the Sea Sirens practicing a few defensive moves.
Ladies and gentlemen, just about 10 minutes from out time, plenty of time to visit 5305. That's our food truck tonight. Led by Empowered Youth, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing the lives of inner city and at-risk youth through training and employment. We want to give a big shout out tonight to vendor CC Jewelry Project. And also a shout out to all our state officials. That's me. All our volunteers. Without you, we would not be able to pull this off tonight. Thank you very much. Louis. Check, check, check. Okay, that's gonna work. Just, yeah, do about time, take it down there. For right now, crank it.
Black Street Production. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Lord. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes to bout time. Plenty of time to see Jewelry Boutique. Pick yourself up. Oh, that's nice.
I like shining, I like $1 million bills. Where's my pen? I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula. I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like moving on. I do what they say I can. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy. At Somali, hotter than a soft Molly. Ferrari, hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Hit the on top of the roof, listen them as hard as I can. Eating halal, driving a lamb. So that I'm sorry, yo. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this like cardio. Hey, I'm in district in the gang. Everybody know I'm gang. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars to beat up like piñatas. Tell the judge to close the curtains.
Once again, this is 24/7 Lou, and we are minutes away from the start of this bout of the Tampa Bay Sea Sirens versus the Miami Vice City Rollers. It's a final home opener. Final home opener, what does that mean? Who's writing this stuff? It's a final home game here at Miami Springs Recreational Center.
Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Andamos activos, perico pipí. Billetes de 100 en el maletín. Que retumbe el bajo y Valentín, yeah. Aquí prohibido mal, dile charity. Que per pico le tengo clarity. Se fue de pecho como Jimmy. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo. Que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. A mi tren y Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Sí, like Americana. Y no te me hagas, en cover de vivo, tú has visto mi cara. No salgo de tu mente, donde quiera que viajes, he escuchado mi gente. Ya no soy high, soy como el testarosa. Soy el que se la vive y también el que la goza. Cosa, es la cosa, mami es la cosa. El que mira sufre y el que toca goza. I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that. I'm in district in the gang. Everybody know I'm gang. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name?
party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These 3 words, when you get in there, say, whoop, there it is, hit me. All you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for me to get on the mic and make this motherfucking party hot. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. There it is, let me hear you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final game of the 2019 season of your Miami Vice City Royals. Give it up! The Vice City Royals want to give a huge shout out to their sponsors and their partners tonight. They'd like to thank the City of Miami Springs, the mayor, the City Council. A huge thanks to the Miami Springs Recreation Center and its staff for helping us host this event tonight. The Tank Brewery, our seasonal sponsor. Great place for a cold brew and the location of the after party, just in case you were wondering. Eric Vaquera, he's the official team photographer and our most supportive fan. 247miami.tv, where you can hear all the games broadcast. S1 Helmet, Derby Warehouse, and of course, the American Legion Post number 133. We'll be getting started with the Derby tutorial in just a moment, right after the national anthem. Just by a show of hands, this is our first time at Derby tonight. If this is your first time, please raise your hand. Let us know who you are. Okay, all right, I see you over there. Right over there, okay. Anybody else? Right back in the back, that's nice. Oh, Gators, look like you've been here before, and you'll be here again. What about over on this side of the truck? Any first timers right over there? All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's pretty fast paced. You probably won't get it the first time, just keep coming back. Just keep coming back, and it sinks in. Grows on you like mold. Big shout out for our sponsors tonight, CC Jewelry Boutique, and our food truck is the Vibe 305. That's run by Empowered Youth, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing the lives of inner city through training and employment. Find out more about Miami Roller, MiamiRollerDerby.com, or find them on Facebook at Vice City Rollers. Having a raffle tonight, so make sure you get your raffle ticket. Raffle number 1 is going to be for some of that awesome Miami Roller swag. And wouldn't you know it, raffle 2, we're going to give away more of that swag. And of course, we want to give a big, big thank you to all the fans of the Miami Vice City Rollers, and of course the Tampa Sirens for making that long drive down to the Magic City. Thank you very much. No, thank you. I appreciate it over there. Skaters, line it up. It looks like we're out ready to go. Let's give a Derby tutorial. I believe there's a young lady that's coming up to sing the national anthem. There you might have been looking at. That's okay. Well, Jeremy, turn around so you can face everybody. What's your name? Natalie Quintana, okay.
By the dawn of the light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who heaps Bright stars who never spark were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Thank you, Natalie. Let's do a derby tutorial for all those first timers and for some of you second timers who don't know how it's done. Oh, we're going to intro the teams now? Oh, it would be nice if I had an agenda. I should probably have one of those. But now that I've got the correct and official paperwork. Let's start off with our visiting team, the Tampa Sirens, number 00, Cook Jard. Take a lap, ladies, take a lap. Number 05, Mean. Number 143 is the Molotov Cocktail. Number 4, Blue Storm. Number 301 is Pucker Punch. Number 305 is Smash Tag. Number 327, Angina Patalis. Number 446, Red Stiletto. Now she started off down here in the Vice City, but now she's skating for Tampa. And bring it home with number 804, that's Big Lincoln. Their bench staff is the Lunch Lady and Betty Bam Bam. Take another lap, ladies. Say hello to the Tampa Sirens. Give it up. All right. Your socks and hose and fuel. It's time to get your Vice Sirens! Let's bring her out. Number 10, Neon Knights Out! Number 16, Shakespeare! Number 44, Sailor Doom. Number 305, Ty Gator. Number 37, the Velociraptor. Give it up for number 5, Bob Wire Gutton. Number 6, the Abominator. Number 7, she's hard to miss, it's the Bullseye. Number 786 is Little Helvana. Number 81, Arturus. Number 9669, Harley Quinn. Number 13, the Leviathan. We're going to bring it home all the way from Key West. Number 88, a Kraken. Their bench staff, of course, Della Ruthless, Salty Peanut, and Vixen Wrecker. Let's meet your referees. Tonight our zebras are Deadly Edley, Scar City, Blue Falcon, everybody's favorite, Pants. Say hi, Pants. The Renegade Master, the Jackassiter, and of course, Kilt Trip. Good to see you, buddy. And Scar City, we can't forget about Scar City. What are you doing hiding over there, bro? Stop it, cut it out. My name's Wes, I'm going to be your announcer tonight. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the City of Miami Springs, the Mayor, the City Council, the Recreational Center staff, Tank Brewery, Eric Vacara, 247miami.tv, S1 Helmet Company, Derby Warehouse, and American Legion. Let's do a Derby tutorial, see how all this comes together. We get some demonstration skaters, please. Don't be shy. Now, first thing you'll notice is both teams get 5 skaters. 3 of those skaters are blockers, and those are the ones with just the regular helmets. The one with the stripe is the pivot, but the one you're going to want to watch are those ladies in the back. Ladies, jammer hands. Raise your hand, jammers in the back. Those are the jammers. Those are the folks you're going to want to keep an eye on. The first jammer that gets out in front after the first time around the track, take it away, ladies. They're going really slow so you can see. So, we'd have our first jammer, as indicated by my friend Kilt Trip, making that awesome disco move like nobody else can. Now, after she passes, she scores a point for every single player she passes, including ones in the penalty box. Now, you saw that little move there where she was tapping her hips. That means the jammer, and only the lead jammer, can call off a jam and deny the other team the opportunity to score points. I hope you were paying attention. There's one more thing you need to know. At any time, the pivot can switch the helmet panty with the jammer, becoming the new jammer, confusing the team, and making for a much more exciting game. So keep your eye out, folks. Let's do it one more time for all those folks that weren't paying attention. Jammers, raise your hands. Whistle blows. The jam is underway. Our jammers try to get through the pack. We've got our lead jammer, and a ref will let you know who the lead jammer is. Edley, we got a lead jammer. Thank you. Once she gets around the track one time completely, she can start scoring points by passing opposing team members, including those in the penalty box. I hope you got it, because I'm not going over it again. Who's ready for some roller derby? Who's ready for some roller derby? I think that going to get it on. 5 seconds, let's do this. Count them in, people. This bout's underway. Getting pulled up. Number 3, Talligator is jamming for the Vice City Rollers. But it looks like Tampa's out the way in front. That's number 4, our lead jammer for Tampa Sirens. Got some trouble in the back between turns 3 and 4. And we scored some points on that one. Let's give it up for the Tampa Sirens. That was a good first jam. Let's get ready for that second jam. Here we go. This jam's underway. We've got Cookie Jarred for the Tampa Sirens, and that looks like Bullseye in the back trying to fight a way through. Some heavy action in the pack. It's getting brutal. It's a Pier 9 brawl out there. But oh no! Tampa breaks free again. That's Cookie Jarred, lead jammer. Looks like we're getting a penalty. And that's it. 4 points, people. Ooh, down, down, down go the skaters. Back up. Looks like we put some more points on the board. At reset for the next jam. Getting excited, and we're just getting started. Our score 8-0, C Sirens, as we prepare for our third jam. We've got the going to be jamming for Vice City Rollers. The number 327, that's number 327, Angina Patalis, is our lead jammer out in the way. That's 3 jams in a row for the Tampa C Sirens. Looks like we've got a game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Angina's turning into a little bit of trouble. She's getting to meet some of those Vice City Rollers up close and personal. He tries to fight her way through the pack. Embominator and Shakespeare, Barbara Gordon, hello, say hello, and she's not. About like a trying to make it through, and she breaks through the pack. Angina Patalis, a lead jammer. Barbara Gordon being sent to the penalty box. She's been a bad girl. Angina finding some problems. She's meeting Embominator and Wilma Shakespeare again on turn number 3. But she breaks free. A little hip toss turn around, and she's out and away. And once again, out in the way and free from the pack is Angina Patalis, putting points on the board. Sirens. Our third jam of the evening, going look like it's going to go the distance. Dominator going to send her back and a little bit farther, a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Back to turn number 4, as they're going to try to deny her the opportunity to score points. Once again, taking it all back, but that's the jam, people. An exciting third jam, a very exciting third jam, and Angina Patalis putting a lot of points on the board for the Tampa C Sirens. Reset for our fourth jam. Looks like it's going to be Tally Gator, number 305, jamming for the City Rollers. At number 301, Pucker Punch will be jamming for the C Sirens. Oh, we're going to take a quick timeout. Now you'll notice my man over here doing the calisthenics. What he's doing is he's letting everybody know, don't skate, be still. The refs are working it out. And when they do, we'll let you know. In the meantime, if you're interested in getting involved with Miami's Vice City Rollers, feel free to check out MiamiRollerDerby.com or find them on Facebook at Vice City Rollers. Always looking for fresh meat, volunteers, sponsors, help from anywhere, and loved by the Vice City Rollers. Be sure you stop by their merch table, pick up a t-shirt on your way out. Sign up for that awesome raffle to win yourself some of that Miami Vice City Rollers gear. And this looks like we're just about underway again as we reset for our fourth jam. We're about 4 seconds away.
The score is C Sirens 18 and Miami 0.
Did you know that Miami's Vice City Rollers are a skater-run league? Not only do these ladies kick butt on the track, but they also run the day-to-day operations of a 501c3 organization as volunteers. Want to get in on the action without actually being on the action? Consider becoming a sponsor or donating today. While we're downtimed, feel free to stop by the CC Jewelry Boutique, and let's get back underway. Our fourth jam of the evening, and that's a tight pack. Everybody's having problems getting through it. It's number 305, Talligator on the inside. What, did you see that? Did you see that? Give me some pressure. Amazing. Tally comes back up on the pack and does it again. Then over to a twist action. Breaking free once again. That's number 305, Talligator. She's a dangerous lady with some skates on her feet. Yes, she is. As she just the pack again. Into the breach. Tampa has no answer for number 305, Tally Gator. And she calls the jam. That's enough of that. And the Vice City Rollers put some points on the board. Some fancy footwork by your Vice City Rollers there. Our score of 4-18, Tampa C Sirens, as we prepare for our next jam. Our jammers are coming into the pack, and it is a Pier 9 brawl going on in there. It's getting brutal. These ladies mean business tonight. Out the way is Bullseye, our lead jammer, number 7, Bullseye. The pack's racing to stay in front of her. Bullseye won't be stopped though. She's going to catch up. And that's it, she's into the pack, here we go. Because the jam, just in time with 4 C Sirens on her like a lampshade.
The score now is C Sirens 19, Miami 11.
This jam's underway, and right out of the gate, it's Cookie Jar. That's 2 zeros. Our lead jammer took her no time to get in front of the pack. Forced back in time by Abominator. And the Kraken sits in the penalty box. Quickly getting flipped by both teams. They are cut short out here today. Cookie Jar, another piece of fancy footwork on the outside of turn number 2. Easy points going by the penalty box as she comes into the pack again and meets Harley Quinn. She's got 4 Vice City Rollers she's got to get by. She's going to get a little help with a bye with her help from her friends. Harley Quinn taking a hard fall. RTR's out and into town down, but we've got the Kraken all the way from Key West and the deep depths of the ocean. Coming into the pack, trying to put some points on the board for Vice City Rollers. And finding nothing but trouble from the Tampa C Sirens. Hard hit from Velociraptor, sending Cookie Jar back in time like her name was Dot Brown. And Velociraptor just can't keep off the floor. That pack's getting a little loose on to turn number 4. Cookie Jar making another attempt and clears the outside easily. Out and away as she comes on to turn 4 to meet the pack. It's Harley Quinn and Abominator forcing her out of bounds. 1, 2, 3 Vice City Rollers. Cookie Jar having a hard time on turn number 1. Oh, first out on the inside of the track. But that was some mighty footwork there. Make some noise out there for these ladies, folks. Let them hear you. As we get ready for our next jam, it's number 3. That's Angina Patalis. And number 5, Tally Gator, jamming for the Vice City Rollers. When the whistle blows, here we go. It's Angina Patalis getting to meet Tally Gator. Tally with 3 count of 1, 2, 3, 4. C Sirens and breaks through like a hot knife through butter. It's not far away. She's coming back up on turn number 1. Hard hits from number 305, Tally Gator. As she's in the pack, she does the twist and breaks free yet again. Number 3, her name is Tally Gator, and she calls the jam. Give us just a second, folks. We're going to check that score for you as our skaters get ready for their next jam. Bullseye and Pucker Punch. Bullseye and Pucker Punch are going to be our jam. Bullseye for the Vice Rollers. Coming into the pack on the inside, the outside, taking a knee. Pucker Punch is finding no love either. First outside on the inside. It's three. Count it. 1, 2, 3. Still fighting, but she takes a knee, trying to get that down. She's out of the way. That's Bullseye, our lead jammer, Bullseye, Vice City Rollers. All right, things are straightened out on the track. Pants is out here keeping orders. A lot of these ladies are taking a knee. Chaos on turn number 1. Bullseye fighting hard to get past those Sea Sirens. Here comes Harley Quinn with a little loud. Bullseye out the way again. The Velociraptor on her tail. Found a little coverage, and that calls the people. Our skaters are resetting for the next jam.
The score is Sea Sirens 32, Miami 19, with 18 minutes left in the game, in the half.
Penalty box. And this jam's underway. Means business. She's number 305. Oh no! Oh, it's brutal in the pack. It is getting nuts in there, people. Talligator sent back. Number 04, that's all 4. Blue Storm. Trying to get out of the way. We don't have a lead jammer yet. That pack is tight, ladies and gentlemen. She's out of the way. Out of the way. Talligator is our lead jammer. That was tight. Talligator was our lead jammer. We are out of the way. Dan Kelly calls the jam. Better safe than sorry. I've seen that look before. Not a lot of scoring on that jam, but exciting nonetheless. 19-32, Tampa Sea Sirens our score as we get ready for this next jam. Looks like it's going to be the Kraken and Cookie Jarred. Kraken's getting to meet the entire skating roster of the Sea Sirens as she tries to get out of the way. Cookie Jarred makes it past the Vice City Rollers. She's our lead jammer. Making it look easy. Double zeros, Cookie Jarred. Kraken fighting hard. He takes a couple of knees. She can't get out of the pack. Harley Quinn taking a knee, getting knocked down hard, but regroups with Abominator, who's now out of the penalty box. Kraken, lead jammer number 88, sent back in time. And that is the way the cookie crumbles. Cookie Jarred, sent back in time and getting to meet some of the skaters of the Vice City Rollers. And once again, sent back in time. She's having some problems getting by that pack. Abominator. And Artujuras, giving her the business, keeping her in check, but she's out and away. Out and away, that is Cookie Jarred, number 00, our lead jammer. Looks like this jam could go the distance, the full 2 minutes. Cookie Jarred first out. Cookie Jarred forced into the timeout. Want to give Vice City a chance to put some points on the board. But it looks like we got a lost jammer panty on the track. So barbed wire Gordon's going to pick up the jammer panty, and this jam continues until it doesn't. But it went to full 2, and that's a rare bird in this sport. Let's give a hand for these handsome fellows repairing the track out here, working hard.
The score is Sea Sirens 42, Miami 19. With 14 minutes left in the half.
Looks like we've got a timeout, folks. I want to give a big shout out to all our skating officials, non-skating officials, the announcers, the volunteers, because without all of you, we wouldn't be able to make any of this possible. Did you know that the Miami Vice City Rollers is a 501c3 organization? And when these ladies are not putting it out there on the track, they're putting it together for the charity. And all those volunteers, nobody's getting paid. So if you'd like to become part of the action without actually being part of the action, putting it on the line, as it were, you can do like I do. Be an announcer, maybe a timekeeper, help lay down this track, or pick it up, haul the gear back and forth. Always looking for help. And you can be part of the team. It's pretty easy to do. Big shout out for our food truck. If you're hungry, head outside and see the guys at Vibe 305. It's a food truck run by Empowered Youth, a nonprofit organization dedicated to enhancing the lives of inner city and at-risk youth through training and employment. Looks like our timeout is over, and it's time for more roller derby. As our skaters come back to the track and prep for the next jam. I'm going to give a big shout out to my man Eric Vercara. He is the official photographer of the Vice City Rollers. He's also their most enthusiastic fan. Uh-oh, looks like Pants has dire news. Boom, 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 boom. Her name is Pants. There we go, working out a little discrepancy. Looks like everything is as it should be. And we can get back to the roller derby action. I know the skaters want to get back to the roller derby action. I know this announcer wants to get back to the roller derby action. How about you people? Do you want to get back to some roller derby action? Let's do this! Underway bullseye for the Vice City Rollers as Cookie Jar is sitting in the penalty box. Vice City having a hard time getting past that pack from the Sea Sirens. And Bullseye is getting tossed around. She's going to need a lot of love from her teammates. Uh-oh, Cookie Jar is back in the mix and she means business. Bullseye out in the way, our lead jammer, but Cookie Jar, she's got her jammer panty on and she's picking up speed. She wants some points. She is not fooling around. Looks like she's doing maybe 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. Taking out Vice City Rollers as she goes, and that's the jam, people. Mixing it up out there, it's getting serious as our skaters prep for the jam.
The score is Sea Sirens 45, Miami 22.
Tampa Sea Sirens. Remember, folks, this is the Vice City Rollers' final home game of the season, so find them on MiamiRollerDerby.com so you can find out what the next bout is going to be. This jam underway. Talligator number 305 for the Vice City Rollers. And trying to fight her way through is number 301. That's Pucker Punch. Jamming for the Sea Sirens. And it is just a Pier 9 brawl. Shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. The Talligator, number 305, breaks through as the pack resets. Talligator quickly making light work of the Sea Sirens on the outside of the track, putting a lot of points on the board as the pack resets to face the threat that is number 305, Talligator. She takes a couple of hard shoulders, backs the Sea Siren to her knees, and calls the jam. That's number 305, Talligator, ladies and gentlemen. And Gina Patalik will be jamming for the Sea Sirens. As we take a quick time out to reset. Our score 26-45, Tampa Sea Sirens. $12 minutes left to play in the first half of tonight's bout. Be sure to sign up for your chance to win some of that awesome Miami Vice City Road swag. T-shirts, hats, stickers, they got a little bit of everything, something for everybody. As we reset for our next jam. For the first time tonight, number 1616, Wilma Shakespeare is going to be jamming. And John Tallis for the Sea Sirens. Looks like we're just... And we're about to get this jam underway. Wilma Shakespeare and Gina Patalis jamming. Wilma Shakespeare trying to fight her way through. But Angina Patalis, our lead. That's number 3. Angina Patalis. Wilma Shakespeare putting on the speed. As Angina's being held up by all calls to jams. I'm going to give Wilma the opportunity to score some points today. Here we go. That's more like it. As our skaters for the next jam. Blue Storm jamming for the Tampa Sea Sirens. And Bullseye. Bullseye for the Miami Vice City Rollers. This jam's underway. And just in the nick of time, Blue Storm fighting her way through on the outside of the track, catching a hit, but makes lead jammer. That's Blue Storm, lead jammer 04 with Bullseye high behind her. Trying to catch up, and that's it. Blue Storm calls the jam. She called that jam pretty quick. I'm thinking she felt the heat. As our skaters get ready for the next jam. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the half. Our score 29-47, Tampa Sea Sirens. This jam's underway. It's Cookie Jarred versus Talligator for the lead jammer position. Both of them having a hard time at the back of the pack. Velociraptor knocked out of bounds with an effort to keep Cookie Jar in the back and sends her to the penalty box. It's up to Alligator getting out of the way. That was like bowling pins, people. Bowling pins. 5 skaters down. Alligator out to the penalty box. Both jippers in the penalty box. Vice City down down 2, now down 1 skater. Cookie Jar back in the mix. And getting mixed up with barbed wire Gordon, Shakespeare, and Velociraptor. Just kind of holding her in place on turn number 3. They made her work for it. They made her work for it. She got out of the way. Still not lead jamming, but she's making points every time she passes. Back into the pack, into the fray, into the mix again. Number 8 and number 81 taking a knee. They're playing hard out there. Cookie Jar, barbed wire Gordon. Wilma Shakespeare and Velociraptor doing everything they can to tie up Cookie Jar on turn number 3. Making her take a knee, sending her back in time like her name was Marty McFly. And Cookie Jar out of the way. Taking a knee, on turn number 4. Wilma Shakespeare being sent to the penalty box. Vice City down to 2 skaters on the track. Make that 3 skaters on the track. Wilma Shakespeare back in the mix. Here comes Cookie Jar, and that's the jam, and with the full 2 minutes. Our score 29-55. We'll get an updated score for you in just a second. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here, folks. 29-55, Tampa Sirens. You got my good thighs. Like I got one of those. There it is. That's the good side right there. Yes, by comparison. Thank you for making me look handsome, brother. As we get ready for our next jam. So you notice this handsome fella here with all the clocks like Flavor Flav doing this number? He's not doing calisthenics. He wants everybody to know, stay put, don't skate, be safe. As we get prepared for our next jam, the refs are working it out. He's got a pack of zebras right over here. I feel like a lion on the Serengeti, sneaking up a pack of zebras. It doesn't have the same effect. But I can feel like a lion because that's a pack of zebras right there. Big shout out to 247miami.tv, where you can hear or see all of the Vice City Rollers bouts broadcast live across the internet worldwide. If you're interested in skating, go to MiamiRollers.com and find out about the next Fresh Meat class that's going to be starting on September the 2nd. So if you want to strap on a pair of skates and become a Vice City Roller, MiamiRollerDerby.com and pencil in September the 2nd. Be sure to stop by the merchandise table on your way out and pick up a Miami Vice City Rollers t-shirt or hat. If you haven't had a chance already, sign up for the raffle. 2 opportunities to win some Miami Vice City Rollers swag. Stop by our jewelry boutique right over here, CC Jewelry Boutique. Get a free beer from our good friends at the Tank right over there. And if you're feeling peckish, stop by the food truck right outside. That's Vibe 305. Looks like our refs have worked it out. Everybody's in there. I'm seeing happy ref faces. Gonna give a shout out to our sponsors and partners. We'd like to thank the mayor and the city council. A huge thank you to the Miami Springs Recreational Center staff, the Tank Brewery, our seasonal sponsor and locally craft brewer group, and the official after party location. Join us after the game for 4 drink specials. Eric Vaquero, you'll see him strolling around here somewhere. He's the official team photographer. 247miami.tv. Up the company, Derby Warehouse, and the American Legion Post number 153. About 8.5 minutes left in this half and about. Our score 29-55, Tampa Sea Sirens. Looks like the refs have worked it out, and we're about to get back underway with some more roller derby. Let's talk. Thank you, Louis. Appreciate you. And this tip is underway. A lot of action going on in the pack. It looks like Tampa's out of the way. Hooker punch. Lead jammer. Tampa Sea Sirens. Pack reforming up. Time. A hard hit. Talligator number 205 back in the mix. Giving Parker Punch the business. It's in Dominator and Talligator. Now they're out to the inside. All the way back in time. And she calls the jam. Just in time. Barbara Gordon was coming up pretty quick. As we prep for our next jam. 29-58. Tampa Sea Sirens. Bench coach meeting going to happen. getting it just to get underway. 7.5 minutes remaining in the half. 29-58, Tampa C Sirens. This jam's underway. Vice City starting light with 3 skaters in the penalty box. Already our lead jammer out and away. Number 4, that's Blue Storm. Blue Storm, our lead jammer. Wilma Shakespeare back in the mix. And here comes Alta Hallis. Bullseye hot on Blue Storm's trail. That pack is moving. And the skaters are picking up speed as they meet the pack. Wilma Shakespeare, Archie Haas with a hard hit. Sending Blue Storm to the deck. As we get ready for this next jam. Cookie Jarred, jamming forward, we'll see Sirens. And Barbara Gordon will be wearing the jammer panty for the Vice City Rollers. 29-64, and this jam's underway. Barbara Gordon fighting hard in the middle of the pack on the outside. She's back, she's forward, she's, oh! Cookie Jar taking it out and away. Cookie Jar into the penalty box. And Harley Quinn taking a hard hit. We got to see Siren down hard as well. It is a peer dive brawl on the track tonight. Barbara Gordon out in front, our lead jammer. Pat getting ready for turn number 3. Let's see what happens. Action moving to turn number 4. It's the Sea Sirens and the Vice City Rollers. Raw, hip-to-hip action. And that jam is called. As we prep for the next jam, looks like it's going to be number 305, Talligator, and number 321, Angina Patalis will be our jammers. Our next jam's underway. Teams are set. And Talligator out the way right away, number 305. Hard action in the back. And Jonah Patalis having a hard time getting through Vice City, but finally makes it out. And having a hard time from the Abominator. Little Havana. Wilma Shakespeare, the Velociraptor, holding her in place. As Talligator puts point after point on the board. Talligator still on the way, our lead jammer. Little Havana taking some time out in the penalty box. And 305, Talligator calls the jam. As we set up for our next jam, 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes remaining in this half. Our score 40-64, Tampa C Sirens. Four minutes left in the bout. We're going to have a quick timeout. Team captains meeting.
The score is Sea Sirens 64, Miami's Vice City Rollers 40, with 3:48 left in the half.
Looks like our skaters are ready. We're just waiting for the officials. And we'll get back to it. 4 minutes remaining in the half. Our score of 40-64, Tampa Sea Sirens. And it looks like we're about to get back underway. The roller derby action for Miami Springs. We're underway, bullseye, and Blue Storm. Going to be a lead jammer. Blue Storm getting tossed like a right over the wind as she meets Barbed Wire Gordon and Wilma Shakespeare. But she's out of the way. She's our lead jammer. That's Blue Storm. Tampa Sea Sirens. Blue Storm with some fancy footwork, making Wilma Shakespeare take a knee. Out the way once again, making light work of the pack. That's Blue Storm. As the pack resets, and she approaches on the inside of the track. Quick work of that pack like they weren't even there. Coasting her way through. Blue Storm, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Storm, Tampa Sea Sirens. And she takes a hard knee on turn number 1. And on the inside, out the way, taking 1, 2, 3. That City Rollers down with she goes. That's some hard skating. Blue Storm calling the jam. As our skaters get ready for the next jam, it looks like it's going to be number 305, Tally Gator for the Vice City Rollers. And 00, that's Cookie Jard for the Tampa Sea Sirens. Those are going to be our jammers. Keep your eye out on those star panties. Our score 40-75, Tampa Sea Sirens. This jam underway with just about 2 minutes in the half. Cookie Jarrett out in the way on the inside of turn number 1, becoming our lead jammer once again. On the outside, meets 3 Vice City Warriors and gets a little help from her teammate, but she's not being held up. Number 301, Pucker Punch. Where Cookie Jarrett is getting to meet Abominator, R.T. Harris, Harley Quinn, Wilma Shakespeare. She may get through, but she's going to meet every single Vice City Warrior on her way. Cookie Jarrett out of the way, our lead points on the board for the Seaside. As Harley Quinn and Abominator find themselves naughty in the penalty box. Cookie Jarrett out of the way. On the other side of the track, as the pack regroups, Bullseye having all kinds of problems, not able to get through. Cookie Jarrett on the outside, cutting through the back like a hot knife through butter. Wilma Shakespeare's back in it to win it. Cookie Jarrett out, still up lead jammer, putting points on the board. As Wilma Shakespeare finds herself back in the penalty box. Cookie Jarrett meets the pack, finds nothing but love from Sea Sirens. Abominator and R.T. Harris giving her a hard time. It's Harley Quinn. Abominator R.T. she calls the jam. Serious points on the board on that, folks. As we count down, 6 seconds left. Looks like our score is 40-93, Tampa City Sirens. Get back here in 15 minutes. DJ Lurie, hit me. Folks, we want to remind you that during the half, visit our food truck right outside 5305, run by Empowered Youth, a non-profit organization dedicated to enhancing the lives of inner city and at-risk youth, training and employment. All right, folks, so we've decided we're going to have one more jam before we call the half. One more opportunity to put some points on the, our score stands 40-93, Sea Sirens. One more jam as our skaters get set. Looks like it's going to be number 305, Tallygator, and number 327, Angina Patalis will be our jammers for this final jam of the first half of the last game of the home season of your Vice City Rollers. The skaters are ready. The announcer is ready. Little Shakespeare one side of the penalty box. She wants to be free. Just waiting for our zebras to figure out what watering hole they're going to. If you're looking for a water hole to go to, try the tank. That's going to be the official side of tonight's act. The tank. Craft brews, and don't forget to ask for those $4 Miami Vice City Rollers drink specials. Looks like we're getting ready to go this final jam of the first half. And this final jam of the first half is underway. It's number 305 Talligator and number 327 Angina Fatalis. Talligator out in front, Angina fighting a way out, and find yourself in front. That's Angina Fatalis. Going to the penalty box for being naughty. That gives number 305 Talligator an opportunity to fight past all those Sea Sirens. It's 1-on-4. A Pier 9 ball. Turn number 3. Talligator on the way. Number 305 Talligator. She came to skate. As she comes into a pack of Sea Sirens. 1, 2, 3. Girl taking a hard hit. Chopping right back up because that's anger, and that's how she does it. Sea Sirens resetting. Velociraptor, it's all, oh, everybody's dead. Wilma Shakespeare, Velociraptor. Talligator telling her teammates, get up, get out there, block for me. On the outside with a twist of the foot. Talligator, number 305. As Angina Fatalis is back. And that is the final jam. That's DJ Louie hit me.
Of the sounds of MC Rawface and DJ Easy Rock.
To get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I ain't outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, cause I'm the winner. I'm not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean Oh no, so let's go, cuz. I got a real funky concept. Listen up, cause I'm gonna keep you in step. I got an idea that I wanna share. You don't like it, so what? I don't care. But you know, I like fun. Bring all the suckers, cause all of them I'll stomp. God, I want protect. All of my followers, cause all I want is respect. I'm not a boxer, but the man boxer. I stick over that Khaleesi out boxer. I'm Bob, the last name basis. You know the mic, I'm known to be the freshest. So let's start, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not a sucker, so I don't need a bodyguard. Bulletproof vest. Don't smoke Buddha, can't stand sex, yes. A situation, I bet the bass is in. I'm kinda stingy, that's why I don't wanna win. A funky rhyme to a foe or a good friend. But listen up, cause I want you to comprehend. I'm the leader, the man, superior. I take curia and then you get inferior. So that's it, my rhymes are not counterfeit. The record sound just makes this one a hit. It won't hurt to listen to red alert. Take off your shirt, make sure it don't hit the dirt. I like the kids, the guys, the girls. I want you to think this is raw-based world. I'm on a mission, you better just listen to my rhymes, cause I'm all about this and cause. Don't need anyone, cause I'm raw, just came to have fun. Don't need friends that act like foes, cause I'm raw, based to all who knows about things that make you get weary. Don't cheer me, just hear me out, cause I got the clout, shout. Before I turn the party out, I won't start up, project my voice, speak clearly, so you can be my choice on stage. Or on record, go to the whiz, it's selected, take it off the rack, back to the back. I like the rocker, the big man, if you want static. So let's go, so, throw up your hands, go for what you know. Bro, I got a need, yo, talk to me, no, oh, good robbers in the front, easy rockers on the back up. You're not soft, so you better just slack up. Cause I'm cool, calm, just like a breeze. Rock the mic with the help of easy rock. On the set, the music play, only bust the records that I say. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. Alright now, easy rock now. When I count to three, I want you to get busy. Ready now? 1, 2, 3, get loose now. It takes two to make it. It takes two to make it. It takes two. It takes two. It takes two to make it. 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 It takes two. It takes two to make it. It takes two to make it. It takes two to make it.
Look at me,
number two, and fruity. Get on the floor if you got that booty.
Get funky. 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 Get funky.
Thank you, Louie. Well, I hope you've gotten your raffle tickets. It's time to do the raffle. Pull out your raffle tickets, folks. Reach deep down inside. Mix it around, And I'm pulling out our first ticket for our first raffle winner. Number 170685. 170685. 170685. Right over there, we've got our first winner. Congratulations, young man. Didn't get a different colored Miami Vice t-shirt. All right, our second winner for the night's raffle, number 1700705. 0705. 170705. 170705 going once. Going twice. 17075. I'm so sorry. Let's pick somebody else. Let's see here. All right. 170654. 170654. Okay, the next winner, congratulations to our winners. Get yourself some of that City Rollers gear. As we get underway, second half. That's Blue Storm jamming for the Tampa Sirens as number 305 again starts off in the penalty box. Blue Storm out of the way, picking up speed. And the wall of pink hits the black. It's getting brutal. It is getting brutal in the mix. Number 16 and number 446 going shoulder to shoulder. Storm taking it on her like a lampshade. She's being number one. And finally, Blue Storm makes Blue Storm. Looks like Talladaga's back in the mix and hot on the trails of Blue Storm. Looks like they might meet up that track just around turn number one. Blue Storm going fast and running right into shoulder to shoulder. Blue Storm calls on the deck. Hard hits in Miami tonight. It's getting real on the track. Our score 48-99 Tampa Sirens. Vice City wants an undefeated home season. And the Tampa Sirens are going to make them work for it tonight. This jam's underway. It's Bullseye and Cookie Jar to our lead jammers. Or jammers, we'll find out who's the lead in a second. As a brutal fight, just muscle, whirl, shears, first and whirl, going up, and break free. Cookie Jar knocked out hard by Talladega, and we got it left down. As it is getting mixed up in the back. Some hot game reaction in Miami tonight. Velociraptor taking a knee. Bullseye out the way, our lead jammer, Vice City Rollers. That's Bullseye. Cookie Jar switching into that jammer padding. As she comes into the back, Harley Quinn doing some time in the penalty box where she's a bad monkey. Let's go to set from the second jam of the second half. Our score 45-99 Tampa Sirens. It's still anybody's game. Just shy of 30 minutes left. Our skaters are set. There's the whistle. It's Wilma Shakespeare and Angina Patalis fighting for the lead jammer position. Angina Patalis having a hard time getting that away from the track. Ryan Gordon penalty box, but Angina Patalis pulls out. She is our lead jammer. Sirens. Her teammates cheering her up. She comes back to meet the pack. It's Talligator, Velociraptor. Talligator, Velociraptor on top of her Giant Vitalis. The pack resets. As Talligator is sent to the penalty box, and she's not happy about it. And Giant Vitalis coming back in the paint with a hard hit from Harley Quinn. It's getting real quick out here as the car number 327 and Giant Vitalis. And here comes Bella Ruthless, and she doesn't look happy. We're going to have a coaches and officials meeting. Seems like we're having a couple of those this evening. Our score 45-107. Tampa Sea Sirens. 26 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. I want to give a shout out to a retired skater that's out there. Miss Divine Thrash is with us this evening. If you get a chance, pat her on the back. She had one hell of a derby career. That's her right over there, Divine Thrash. That beautiful lady right there. When she's not kicking ass on the track, she's swinging a hammer and building sets for theatrical productions all over South Florida. An amazing young lady, Divine Thrash. We salute your career, young lady. Looks like our zebras are working it out. Under the watchful eye of Desdemona Lot Colt. Desdemona Lot. Very thoughtful. Let's give a shout out for our photographers tonight. They're going to make everybody good. Here, give my good side. There you go. That's my good side. Looks like our coaches are coming to Jesus with pants, our head ref. Our score 45-103, 26 minutes remaining in tonight's bout, the final bout of the Vice City Rollers home season. They're looking to go home undefeated. And the Tampa Sea Sirens are going to make them for it. It's going to be a brawl. Going to give another shout out to one of our fellow announcers from the roller derby world, Mr. Tommy Gunn Cole. He's out in the audience tonight. And it looks like we've come to Jesus. The coaches head back to their benches. The skaters on the track get ready. As we prepare for our next jam. We're underway, we're skating again. It's Blue Storm and Wilma Shakespeare. Wilma giving Blue Storm a nice hard check. But it looks like Blue Storm's ahead in the pack. Wilma fighting her way through. It's Wilma Shakespeare. She's got Andrew in front of her. Andrew making her take a knee. A few skaters going down. And that's it. Blue Storm out of the way. That pack needs to reform. That is a sloppy pack. As they get it back together. That's Andrew taking a hard fall. She's tough. She can take it. Number 512, Andrew. That's the jam, people. As the skaters get set for the next jam, looks like it's going to be cookie jarred. Jamming for the Sea Sirens. And Bullseye is going to be the jammer for the Vice City Rollers. Keep your eye on those star panties. Our skaters are ready. $45-104 our score as we get underway in this next jam. It's Cookie John on the inside and on the floor trying to fight her way through. Bullseye! She's out of the way! It's Bullseye! Are you jammer? Vice City Rollers! Barbara Gordon taking a hard knee. Tampa trying to pull some shenanigans, switching the penalty. And we're held up here. Looks like everybody's going to the penalty box. Keltrip's got a wild look on his face. Something's going down in Chinatown. As these skaters set for the next jam of the evening, our score of 45-104, Tampa Sea Sirens. Still anybody's game. Oh, it looks like we're going to take an official timeout. Let's do some calisthenics, everybody. Ah, yes, let's find the zen. Find the zen. Find the zen. Find your zen. I like the jazz hands, man. You're not doing it as good as Pachanga over there, but I get it. And our refs take their places as we prepare for the next jam. It appears that we have come to Jesus. Della Rufo. Not having it. Our score 45-104. Tampa Sea. And let's get this show. There's the Vice City Rollers from the Tampa Sea. Tallygator and Angina Fatalis will be our jammers. Tallygator trying to keep Angina in his back, knocking her out of bounds, sending her back like her name is Marty McFly, and finding her way to the penalty box for the effort. Harley Quinn. Oh, they're setting up, they're checking up, they are checking up and getting the pack ready to go. Both of our jammers in the penalty box. Looks like Tallygator coming out. She's going all the way back to the back like her name is Marty McFly, but that's nothing. Tallygator. Speed is her middle name as she takes a hard fall. Right back up, and I don't think they did anything but upset her. She's going to find her way around. Tallygator on the outside, working her way to the inside of the track, and finding her way out. As Angina Vitalis is back on the track. 45-104 Tampa Sea Sirens. Vice City needs the points. Inbominator taking a hard knee. Angina Vitalis. RTR is also taking a hard knee. Now it's Velociraptor down. That's Red Stiletto with nothing but shoulders for the Vice City Roller. Jam still underway. And Angina Vitalis, number 305, Tallygator. Not It's still anybody's game. 49-108. Dallas coming up on the outside. First to the inside of the track. Finding nothing but love from her teammates. Sending Velociraptor for a hard fall. Tallygator back in the mix. And that jam has got sloppy. They're going to reform the pack. With the full 2 minutes, folks. Our skaters reset for the next jam. Our score 49-108, 21.5 minutes remaining in the final bout of the Vice City Rollers home season. Fellow Rickles calling a timeout. Looks like that penalty box is filled up with Sirens. They're down 1, 2, 3 scanners. They'll be starting this next jam. Very light. 5-on-2 kind of action. Looks like our refs and our coaches have come to Jesus as we reset for this next jam. 20 minutes remaining in the bout. 53 to 108 Tampa C Sirens. Remember, folks, you can always catch the Vice City Roller Bouts on Miami, 247miami.tv. Most of the bouts and fast bouts you can find on YouTube on the Vice City Rollers page. And it looks like we're good to go. Just about 21 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Our score 53-108. And we are underway. Bullseye out the way, right away. Lead jammer ghosted through the pack like there was nobody there. As she prepares, she's about to get some love from the Vice City Rollers as they prep for her. And is forced to the inside with some fancy work, quickly gets through and is sent to the penalty box. Tampa C Sirens pretty proud about that. That's Red Stiletto going shoulder to shoulder with Little Havana. It's 3:01, Little Havana taking that, and they're going to team everything they can to keep Angina Vitalis from putting points on the board. She's getting to know 3 of the Vice City Rollers. It's Wilbur Shakespeare and Barbara Gordon. Taking it down to the shoulders, doing everything they can. And Angina Vitalis powering through. Barbara Gordon taking a knee. Wilbur Shakespeare hanging in there, fighting the good fight, but to no avail. And Angina Vitalis makes her way through, cutting through like a hot knife through butter. She comes up on Little Havana. On the outside of the track, she meets the triple threat of doom. Hard hit for Bullseye, trying to get her way back into the pack. Red Stiletto sending her back in time. And she's getting to meet the entire roster of the Tampa C Sirens as Angina Vitalis on the way by herself. That pack is getting tight. I'm seeing a lot of skaters come off their knees. Hard hit for Bullseye. She's meeting nothing but Tampa Bay hip jobs. Angina Vitalis and Barbara are going at it shoulder to shoulder. What they can. So trying to stem the tide is the Tampa C Sirens. Angina Vitalis out the way again. And that's the jam. 19 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. $57-116 our score. 57-116 Tampa C Sirens. This battle is underway. Already the 305 Alligator finding a hard fall, getting back into it. and getting into the trip. Sent out of bounds. Talligator fighting hard. Oh, she's out of the way. It's Talligator. Sent penalty box. Penalty box. City Rollers forming up a wall now that they're. It's Blue Storm. She's fighting her way through. It's Blue Storm, our jammer for the Sea Sirens. Getting into Harley Quinn and Artias. Anger getting up off of taking a knee. I don't know, maybe she was praying, but she's breathing hard. Blue Storm on the way, lead jammer. She's about to meet Abominator. And the Leviathan, number 13. And I believe that's the jam. We reach our score 57-20. 17 and a half minutes remaining in the bout. Like it's going to be Jar jamming for the Tampa Sea Sirens. Harley Quinn has found herself in the points without pass. And this jam is underway. Vice City down a jammer. Cookie Jar down the way, elite jammer. Tampa Sea Sirens. Not good for Vice City. All right, we've got another coaches and refs meeting. Our score 57-20. As a timeout is called with 16 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in tonight's bout. 16 minutes, 40 seconds. Our score 57-20. Tampa Sea Sirens. Big shout out to all our skating officials tonight, non-skating officials, the announcers, that's me, our volunteers. Without you, we would not be able to make all this possible. Thank you very much. Did you know that the Miami Rollers are not just a regular roller derby team? These ladies kick butt on the track, but they also run the operations of a 501c3 organization as volunteers, doing good in the community. If you'd like to get in on the action without actually being part of the action, all you got to do is rollderby.com. Next first meet bout is September the 2nd. First meet, September 2nd. Looks like our skaters are taking position. Everything's been worked out, I hope. 17 minutes remaining in the bout. 120 Tampa Sea Sirens. This battle of this jam is underway. Bullseye in the back, and Cookie Jar sent back time by Dominator. That's Bullseye, lead jammer by City Road. As Dominator just keeps tying up Cookie Jar. Looks like they're trying to Out of the way, a lot of action in this cookie jar, slipping back into that jammer panty. As Bullseye takes a hard sliding knee. And she calls the jib.
Just bust the move. You're on a mission and you're wishing someone could cure your lonely condition. Looking for love in all the wrong places. No fine girls, just ugly faces.
And Johnny Patalis
First inclination is to become a monk and leave this
jamming for the Tampa Sirens as we get ourselves ready for this next jam.
with a celibate girl.
Yellow Rufus is looking for a jammer.
Unless about the vibe you're blowing, here to get started to start the show. Then you spot a fine woman sitting in your row. She's dressed in yellow. She says hello. Come sit next to me, you fine fellow. You run over there without a second to lose. And what comes next? Hey, bust the move. Just bust the move. In the city, ladies look pretty. Guys tell jokes so they can seem witty. Tell a funny joke just to get some play. Then you try to make a move and she says no way. Girls are faking, goodness saking. They want a man who brings home the bacon. Got no money and you got no car and you got no woman. And there you are. Some girls are sadistic, materialistic. Looking for a man makes them opportunistic. The lion on the beach perpetrating a tan so that a brother with money can be their man. So on the beach you're strolling, real high rolling. Everything you have is yours and not stolen. A girl runs up with something to prove, so don't just stand there and bust the move. Just bust the move. Bring it down for me, fellas. Your best friend Harry has a brother Larry. In 5 days from now, he's gonna marry. He's hoping you can make it there if you can, cause in the ceremony you'll be the best man. You say you don't check your libido and go to the church in your new tuxedo. The bride walks down just to start the wedding, and there's one more girl you won't forget. See, you start thinking, then you start thinking. A bridesmaid looks and thinks she's a winking. She thinks you're kinda cute, so she winks back. And now you're feeling really firm, cause the girl is stacked. Reception's jumping, bass is pumping. Look at the girl and your heart starts thumping. Say she wanna dance to a different group. Now you don't want to do, G, bust the move. Just bust the move. Move it, boy.
Looks like we're back underway. 16 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. 61-120. The Tampa Sirens. And Johnny Patalis is going to be lead jammer for the Tampa Sirens away right away. Roman Shakespeare coming up jamming for the Vice City Rollers. It's getting intense as the pack sets up. And Dominator and Barbara Gordon with a swing and a miss. Timeout! Called by the Vice City Rollers. Just shy of 15 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. 61-124. Tampa Sirens. Don't worry, Cookie, nobody saw that. All right, time to roll, baby. 61-124 our score. Bullseye jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And Cookie Jard as there's the skaters down. And good. It is getting mixed up here. Where we got Bullseye and Cookie Jard battling it out. Bullseye lead jammer. With Cookie Jar hot on the trail. Cookie Jar meeting Barbed Wire Gordon. A lot of jam. Barbed Wire Gordon shut that down. As our skaters get set for the next jam, 63-124, Tampa Sirens. Wilma Shakespeare and Angina Patalis are going to be our jammers for this jam. And Angina Patalis working hard, pushing, seemingly also to the deck. It's Angina Patalis out front. Hat formed up, and the jam is called. 13.5 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Score is 61-24, Tampa Sirens. Our skaters getting set for the next jam. Vice City's going to start off light with 2 skaters in the penalty box. Tampa with 1 skater in the penalty box. Look at Red Stiletto over there, just all poised up. She just can't wait to get on that penalty box. Cookie Jard and Wilma Shakespeare are jammers. Cookie Jard on the inside getting to meet Harley Quinn. Wilma Shakespeare out the way, our Legion. Oh, it's getting more out there. They're going hip to hip. Wilma Shakespeare, Cookie Jard. Neck in neck, side by side, hip to hip. Cookie Jar trying to force some action out of Robert Shakespeare, but was just not having it and calls the jam. No ma'am. That's the Vice City Rollers using some strategery. 63 to 124. 11 and a half minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Let's get set for the next jam. It's going to be Bullseye and Angina Patalis. Our skaters are ready to go, but the refs need to talk it out. So that's Derby Love back there, those hammers still high-fiving. It's a competition, but Bullseye and Angina Patalis are going to be our jammers in this next jam. As soon as our zebras work it out and get it underway, looks like that's happened. And get everybody up to speed as little Havana takes a seat in the penalty box because she's been a naughty newsreader. As this gets back underway. 11 and a half minutes remaining. 63-124. Us and Bullseye, our jammers, Angina Patalis getting out in front. Our lead jammer, Tampa Sirens, it's Angina Patalis. Bullseye having nothing but problems on the inside of the track on turn one, taking a hard knee as Angina Patalis comes back into the pack. She meets Velociraptor and Abominator and gets to know Harley Quinn while she's at it. It's action here tonight in Miami Springs as Sirens break out in the road, putting points up, and a big distance between themselves and Vice City Rollers. And Angina Patalis getting to meet those same Vice City Rollers. It's Little Havana, Velociraptor, and Abominator. They're sending it back and she calls the jam. Skaters returning to the starting position for our next jam. It looks like it's going to be Cookie Jar jamming for the Tampa Sirens. And Wilma Shakespeare, number 1616, jamming for your Vice City Rollers. Looks like we're still in that timeout posture while our zebras working out. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in tonight's bout. Our score is 63-126. Tampa Sirens. Be sure to log on to MiamiRollerDerby.com for your chance to be one of the skaters, one of the announcers, one of the volunteer staff. If you'd like to be part of the action without actually getting bruised, they can make that arrangement for you. Don't know how to skate? Not a problem. They'll teach you. Don't got skates? Not a problem. They'll lend you some until you get your own. Looks like everything has been worked out. We're getting our explanations. Our score is 126, Tampa. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in tonight's bout. Be sure to join us at the Tank for the after party. And ask about those $4 Miami Vice City Roller drink specials. Be sure to stop by the merchandise booth on your way out. Pick yourself up a City Rollers t-shirt or hat. Or any one of our vendors. The Tank, he's still got some free beers to give away over there, yeah? Yeah, he does. And then we've got a jewelry vendor right next to there. That's CC Jewelry Boutique. Stop by and see some of the wonderful items that they have to offer tonight. I see lots of sparkly things that I would just look gorgeous in. Fabulous. I want to remind you folks that tonight is the last home bout of the season for your Vice City Rollers. You're going to want to log on to MiamiRollerDerby.com to get all the information where they're going to be skating next or how you can become part of the action. That's MiamiRollerDerby.com. You can also find them on Facebook at Vice City Rollers. Looks like our refs have all worked it out. They're going to let the folks know what's going on, and we're going to get underway. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in tonight's bout. 63-126, Tampa Sea Sirens. Here comes Kill Trip and Deadly Edley. They look like they got it all worked out. Just remember, folks, if you're ever in trouble, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire Kill Trip and Deadly Edley. Willish ready to go. Looks like those Tampa Sea Sirens are ready to go. And it looks like, yeah, everybody's ready to go. Let's do this. This jam's underway. It's Cookie Jard and Wilma Shakespeare. And nothing but hips and booty in that pack back there. Oh my goodness. Wilma Shakespeare fighting hard to get past Red Stiletto. And she's on the way. It's Wilma Shakespeare, lead jammer, Vice City Rollers. The pack resets. Here comes Wilma Shakespeare. Pow! Just shy of turn 3, Wilma Shakespeare is plowing through, showing her will, showing them shoulders and hip. Inching ahead, and she's out of the way again. It's Wilma Shakespeare. Velociraptor in the left and Nights Out resetting. Wilma Shakespeare comes into a triple threat of Sea Sirens. She knocks one out and another head goes back. They're like a hydra. Wilma Shakespeare taking a hard fall, calls the jam. Solid 60-second jam on 67-126 our score. With just about 9 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. I take that back. We just got some more points. 69-120, 130. 69-130 is our score. 9 minutes remaining as we set for the next jam. And Jana Patalis and Bullseye are going to be our jammers as we get underway here. And Jana finding a way through the Vice City Rollers like they're not even there. Bullseye fighting hard against a wall of pink. First, Little Havana giving us some help. As then Jana Patalis passes on the outside like there's nobody home. Bullseye fighting hard. And Jana Patalis getting to meet a couple of the Vice City Rollers on the outside of the track. But with a little help from the front, she gets by. That's Angina Patalis, Tampa Sea Sirens, calling the jam. Our score, 69 to 138. 8 minutes remaining in tonight's bout, as our skaters set for the next jam. The Kraken and Cookie Jarred. It's the Kraken and Cookie Jarred jamming for their respective teams. Cookie Jarred for the Tampa Sea Sirens. The Kraken all the way from Key West and the depths of hell's oceans. Fighting their way into the back of that pack. Nothing going on there. Cookie Jarred trying to find a way through and finding nothing but four. Count on 1, 2, 3, 4 Vice City Rollers. This is a tight pack. This is will. This is strength. Shoulder to shoulder, head hoop breaks free. Tampa Sea Siren, that's Cookie Jarred. Number 00s, hard foul, number 04. Babe Lincoln. Wilma Shakespeare forcing her out of bounds and back in time. Velociraptor misses with the hip check. And we got it forced out on the inside. Cookie Jarred forced back in time. Gets to meet Wilma Shakespeare again, but with a little help from the front, she's out of the way, and that pack got tight quick. The Kraken having a hard time being sent back in time. Here comes Cookie Jarred. Wilma Shakespeare trying to push her out, and that's a hard fall on the outside of the track. Cookie Jarred back into it on turn 3 into turn 4. On the other side of the pack. As everybody resets and gets ready. Cookie Jarred on the outside like there was no, sailing through it, ghosting. Nobody home, no answer. Cookie Jarred as she continues to put points on the board for the Tampa Sea Sirens. Once again, nobody home. Sailing through, looks like this jam's gonna go the full 2 minutes. Cookie Jarred coming back up again. This is her 4th pass. And that full 2 minutes on that one. Our second full 2 minutes of the evening. 5.5 minutes remaining in tonight. Our score, 69-150. I take that back. Tampa Sea Sirens putting some serious points on the board. 69-162, almost 100 points ahead. Five minutes remaining in tonight's bout. It's Angina Patalis and Bullseye. Angina Patalis out of the way, our lead jammer. Not good news for the Vice City Rollers. Bullseye out of the way. Less than 5 minutes in tonight's bout. Here comes Angina Patalis into the pack and closes the jam as Bullseye takes a hard spinning fall. But gets right up because there's no quitting that lady. Just over 4 minutes remaining in tonight's bout. Our score is 71-62. This jam's underway. It's Cookie Jarred out and away with a hard fall. I guess one of those mystery ninjas must have knocked her down. But she's sent back in time, out and away. It's like it never even happened. Whoa, windmilling in the back there. Oh, sent out of bounds. Out of bounds, they're sending her all the way back to turn number 4. The Leviathan, number 13, jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And that is it for that jam. 3.5 minutes remaining. 70-167 our score. Vice City Rollers trailing by 93 points. 3 minutes left in tonight's bout. Bullseye jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And it's Bullseye out in front of Lee Jammer. Looks like she's lost her panty though. And found for Tampa Sea Sirens that don't want her to put it on. Jammer is on. Back is reset. 2.5 minutes remaining. Bullseye's our lead jammer. And there is chaos in the pack. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. And Gina Patalis has been handed the jammer panty. And the jam is called. The jam is called. All right, folks, 2 minutes left. Make some noise. 2 minutes left tonight's bout. Let these skaters hear you. They have been leaving it on the track tonight. 72-167, Tampa Sea Sirens, as we prepare for what could very well be the final jam of the evening. We are underway. Cookie jarred for the Tampa Sea Sirens. Trying hard to get past that pack. No dice, no luck. Neon lights out, jamming for the Vice City Rollers. And we got it. We got it. It's Cookie Jar. She's out in the front lead jam position as we down the seconds in this nice bout. Coming back up on the pack, meets Velocity after knocked out of bounds on the inside. Finding a knee and sit back in time. That's the Abominator, number 5. Neon lights out, fighting her way through 3. Count of 1, 2, 3. Tampa Sea Sirens. And Cookie Jar is being held up by Little Havana, Abominator, and Velociraptor. We're down to the final second of tonight's bout. Neon lights out, skating away free. Little Havana picks herself up. Cookie Jar out of the way. Wants to know what's going on. 10 seconds remaining. She calls the jam. Looks like we're going to get one more, people. One more jam. Final jam of the evening. Let's make some noise for this final jam, folks. This is it. The final bout of the Vice City Rollers home season. And I think officials are out. There's a question with the time. (72 to 171 is the score as it stands right now. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. We'd like to congratulate the winners, the Tampa Sea Sirens, with their score of 171, and the Vice City Rollers, their score of 72. 55 jams tonight. They left it on the track. Let's make some for these skaters. Tampa Sea Sirens, Vice City Rollers. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's winners, the Tampa Sea Sirens. Make some noise for these skaters. Stick around, we're going to be announcing the MVPs very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, your Vice City Rollers!
Well, coming back, the 1990 Chuck Rock Johnson on the scene with the land and the hardcore dream. The dream wasn't crafted to be pornographic. Decency started from the crib plus kids. Don't need to hear all of that on the rap. The strength of my vibe puts Chuck on the map as authority. Seniority goes far through my staff, gets autograph, plus gives enough laughs. Read my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we order together in the 305. We hope you had a great time tonight. We want to make sure you get home safe, and please feel free to join us at the after party at the Tank Brewery in just a few short hours. Please stick around. We're going to have the announcements of our MVPs in just. All right, skaters, gather up. Let's get some pictures.
If you don't want to party, then you should go home. We got this down at 6 9 that got it going on. Go to the Bible. Who we gon' sing? Sing this down. Say, show you me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tampa Sirens and the Miami Vice City Rollers. Cookie Jar, Ivan Rudge, come with me. Wilma Shakespeare, Bullseye. If I can get you guys to join me right over here. Cookie Jar and Ivan Rudge. So here are our MVPs for the Vice City Rollers. We've got Bullseye for the Tampa City Sirens and Cookie Jar. Let's meet our blocker MVPs. We've got Ivan Rudge. Ivan, where you at? There she is, Ivan Rudge, over here. Shakespeare. Wilma Shakespeare. Where you at, Wilma? Number 16, Wilma Shakespeare. Wilma Shakespeare is our blocker tonight. Congratulations to all our skaters. My name's Wes. It's been a pleasure, and I will at the next bout for your Miami Vice City Rollers. DJ Louie, take us home.